Hi, my name is Sydney and I'm an athletic training student here at USC. Today we're going to be showing you how to do an 8-person lift onto a spine board. Our scenario here is we have a football player who has a suspected C-spine injury who went down at practice. So we're going to give you a step-by-step tutorial. First things first, you're going to come up to the patient and you're going to address the safety of the scene, make sure that you are not putting yourself in jeopardy or putting yourself, like the patient, up for further injury. Once that has happened, you're going to come up to the patient and you're going to check for consciousness on the ABPU scale. If they are unconscious, not with no pulse or no breathing, you're going to go directly into CPR because that takes priority. For the purpose of this case, our patient is conscious and is alert. They are unable to feel below the waist. So coming in, I'm going to ask them a little bit about what happened, try and figure out that they tell me that they can't feel below the waist. I'm going to go ahead and feel the back of their neck to see if I can feel for any C-spine and ask if it hurts. If it does, which in this case it does, I'm going to assume C-spine mobilization. Will you call 911 and will you get the emergency equipment?
I'll call 911.
And then I'm going to have you come in and check sensation.
I'm just going to feel on the legs and see if they have any sensation here. I would ask the patient, hey, can you feel this? And according to the scenario, he does not have any sensation below the legs. We could also do the pedal test, so I can place my hand here and ask him to push against me, but again, he has no sensation. And then we can go to the upper extremities and do the same thing. Feel along the arm and ask the patient if he has sensation. In this case, he does. So then I can also place my fingers in between his hand and ask him to make a fist around my hand, and in this situation he's able to do that for us.
So when the emergency equipment has arrived, we will go ahead and have them place it below the feet. And when doing this, the 8-person is the most ideal situation if you have the correct amount of people. In this case we do, so I'm gonna have Christian and Dylan come to the hips. You wanna place your stronger people around where the weight of the body would be, which is more around the hips and in the trunk. I'm gonna have Maddie go to the feet and Logan is gonna be on the spine board. Gigi, will you also go to the feet? Emily, will you come to the shoulders? And Peyton, will you come to the shoulders? In a normal situation, you would check your facility's guidelines to see if a C-collar is needed. If so, you would do it before placing the patient on the spine board. For the purposes of this video, we are not going to do so. Right now we are going to, everyone place their hands underneath the patient. We are not going to do a crossover technique. Logan, when we lift the patient, I'm going to have you slide the board all the way to my knees. I'm going to count to 3, and on 3 we're going to lift the patient. Is anyone not ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now let's get the straps. And it does look like our patient is on the board correctly and in the right place. If not, we would do either a V-slide or a horizontal slide to adjust the patient to the correct location. All right, so once you've gotten the patient completely strapped in, you want to, if the patient is able to control their arms, we're going to leave them out and have them cross them over their chest, or you can tape their thumbs together because you want to be able to continuously monitor their pulse and check for capillary refill. So in this case, we'll just go ahead and put them over his chest. So now we're going to go ahead and place the blocks in next to the head. I'm going to have Peyton start here on my right side, sliding down slowly, and I'll move my hand out of the way, grabbing on the outside of the pad to ensure stability, and then now on my left side with Emily. There we go, and then now we'll go ahead and do the straps.
First one. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So at this point, the patient is ready to be transported by EMS to the hospital. You can continue to check for vitals and continue to monitor the patient.